All right, y'all. We gonna get started up in here. First of all, I hope everybody is doing well. Shalom to everybody in the chat. Now, I'm going to give you an update on the New Jersey shooting where 6 people died, and they are making the claims that these folks are Hebrew Israelites, and they claim we are an extremist group, which we are not. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, a lot of people are not believing the police. And I mean, who can blame us for not believing the police? They lie so damn much. You know, and they have framed us. And the proof is all the innocent people sitting in jail. They have withheld evidence just to get someone in jail. So they have disenfranchised us in many different ways up in this society. So nobody can blame us if we have our doubts. We have every right to have those doubts. Am I wrong? You know, you can't keep lying on a group of people, and then when an incident happens, you want us to believe everything that comes from you. Now, being that these 2 people are dead, we can't really confirm anything, can we? Hi, Big Judah. Big Judah, I need to get your email address from you, hon. I want to interview you. So if you can leave your email, please do. And I'll also give you my email as well. But thank you so much, Volcanus. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, we have been disenfranchised so much up in this society. No one can fault us if we do not believe the police. Now, let me tell you about this location in New Jersey. Now, this location where this occurred is more north of me. It's more on the New York side. And I'm in the southern part of New Jersey, but I am very familiar with the northern part of New Jersey. This is Jersey City in a location called Greenville. Greenville is a predominantly Black town. It's an urban town. Now, within this town, it's gentrified. There is a small group of Hasidic Jews. They said about 90 of them that live within this Black community. Now, where the shooting occurred, it occurred inside of a kosher convenience store. ran by Hasidic Jews. And right next to this convenience store, ladies and gentlemen, is a school. So that's what they were talking about when they were saying they had to have the school on lockdown, because the school was right next door to the convenience store where all the shooting took place. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is really nothing new. They have been trying to tarnish the name of the Hebrew Israelites for years now. I heard this back in 2011 when I first found out who I was. They were doing it then. So they're going to seize the opportunity to try to tarnish our names because, number one, we're all waking up right now. We are all waking up. And this is absolutely what they don't want. They don't want this awakening to occur. Now, who would want us not to awake more than anyone? The people that have been parading around as the chosen are probably the main ones that don't want this awakening to occur, because they absolutely do not fit anything about the chosen people in the Bible. We know this. They don't fit nothing. In fact, they are contrary to everything in there. Who told you that the real Hebrews wear all black? No, we are black and brown, and it doesn't say anything about wearing black, but these Jews wear all black. Who told you to wear your hair like that, where it's all cut except for these two long serpent curls on the side of your head? Who told you? Where in the book that it tells you that is the way our forefathers looked? Where does it say that? And like I said, they're contrary to everything the book says. So do not be surprised in these last days that they make a last-ditch effort to drag us and try to discredit us, because we are in those times where everything is being revealed. So the level of wisdom is heightening. And a lot of the ignorance that we once had is waning away. Many of us are listening, we're reading a lot more, and we're understanding things a lot more clearly now. And despite the Tammuz, yeah, we call that the tall mud, because that's exactly where it belongs, in a big pile of mud. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, do not be surprised. Yeah, those are serpent curls, because originally these people that are labeling themselves as Jews, they once were referred to as serpent people. And those curls that they wear represent serpents. Yeah, so don't be surprised. They are going to try everything to drag our names. They've been dragging us for 4 centuries now. So what's one more day out of the 4 centuries we've already been dragged? No, absolutely not, Anita. No, they can't stop this awakening. You're right. They can't. There's no way for them to stop it. Look, if we could not stop our punishment, what makes them think they're going to stop the awakening? Once the Most High sets something in motion, it can't be stopped. The only one that can stop it is him. And he's not going to stop it. He didn't stop anything for us, did he? We are still in this. We're still in our judgment. But we can all spiritually feel our judgment waning away. We feel it. We absolutely feel it. It's spiritual. So, we're just going to go over some of the recent articles that came out, and they actually give the names of these Hebrew Israelites. That's if they really are, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are literally wearing a target. So, these two people are dead. So, we can only speculate who they really were and what they were really involved in. These cops can literally paint any picture about these people. They're not here to defend themselves. And I haven't heard about any family members of the shooters, even in the media up until now. Haven't heard a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to show you what I have. All right, here we go. Okay, so this was one of those corner stores in Jersey City, and it was a kosher market. So they are claiming a man and a woman that identified as, I don't know why they throw black in there as if you can't look at us. I don't know why black is thrown in there. We are just Hebrew Israelites, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Esau is the one throwing in the word black in this, and you know, our name. We are Hebrew Israelites. Black, whatever. Okay, so the suspects in a shooting at a kosher market in Jersey City, New Jersey on Tuesday have been linked to the Black Hebrew Israelite group. The suspects have been identified. It was a male and a female. The male's name, David Anderson, and the woman's name was Francine Graham, according to NBC4. Now, just keep in mind, this is coming from a very Esau-like media, okay, giving us this information. So take it with a grain of salt, y'all. Now, Anderson and Graham, they said, were in a U-Haul in a cemetery on Tuesday when New Jersey detective Joseph Seal moved in to investigate as the van was linked to another murder committed on Saturday. Now, I don't know about you. If you committed a murder on Saturday, would you be riding around in that same vehicle? I don't know, you know, and didn't hear anything about this additional murder until today. So the suspect shot Seals and then continued to the market. This is the story they're telling. Now, if the cop was shot, and they continued to the market and they opened fire on a Hasidic Jewish man on the sidewalk and continued to shoot at people inside the store. Now, as of yet, I have not heard about any Black victims. I'm not saying that there are or not. I just haven't heard about any. The only ones they have identified are the ones that are Hasidic Jew. Okay, so they shot one man on the sidewalk and then went inside the store and they shot and killed the two suspects about an hour later, according to the police. So Anderson reportedly was one time adherent of Black Hebrew ideology, whatever that is, which contends that African Americans are the true descendants of ancient Israelites. The Black Hebrew Israelites have a supremacist wing classified as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center for Anti-Semitic, and anti-white attitudes, which is not true. Okay. But well, let me just get into the story because I can really debunk all that crap they're talking. Black Hebrew adherents, what the hell are these people talking about? In February, harassed a group of students from Covington Catholic High School who were visiting Washington, D.C. for the March for Life. Oh, I remember that. Okay. True Royal and I were just talking about that. Okay, a law enforcement official said Anderson published an anti-Semitic text online. I don't know. I don't know. It's easy to say anything you want. These two people are gone. So I don't know what to believe. But like I said, it is not wrong for us to have doubts about the police when they have told so many lies on us and falsified reports and gotten away with murdering us. So now we're supposed to believe everything they say. Okay. So it has now become clear from CCTV cameras that these two targeted the kosher grocery location. Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop wrote on Twitter on Wednesday, well, how do you know this if they're dead? Okay, never mind. I'm being too logical. Fulop also contended Jersey City police for their response. Okay, whatever. I'm 100% certain that this situation have been far more tragic than what it already is, Fulop wrote. Most active shooters end when the police arrive. In this case, one of our police gave his life immediately trying to prevent what subsequently occurred. Okay. I wonder if they're going to show footage of inside the market. You know how they'll put footage out after these mass shootings? I wonder if they're going to show one in this case. We haven't seen anything so far. So 2 more officers were shot trying to prevent it. And Jersey City Police Department continued to respond and engage those people to minimize any possibility of damage. Okay. So this is what they're trying to say, but I don't know. They haven't showed very much evidence of who these people are. We're just taking their word for everything right now. Thank you, Dolo. Thank you so much. We're just taking their word for everything right now, ladies and gentlemen. But I mean, tell me what you think. Would you trust anything that the media has put out? I just don't. I just don't. It seems to be a psyop to turn the nation against so-called black. Well, they've been against us. Video 99, video file 99. They've been against us for 4 centuries already. How much against us can they be? I mean, I don't expect anything less from America. No, I don't either, Jenny. I don't trust anything they say at this point. It's not like they have been trustworthy towards us all this time. We know they haven't. For all we know, they shot 2 people that had nothing to do with Hebrews, and they're just pinning it on them. And they already have a standing reputation of always trying to tarnish us. We're waking up now. So they're going to be throwing all kinds of diversions in our way. They need to mess us up. Thank you, Overflow Enterprises. Thank you. You know, they have to do anything they can to destroy our name. You know, we're rising up and saying, look, we are the real chosen. And who did this happen to? It happens to the people that have stolen our identity. And they said there's a manifesto. Well, where is it? You know, where is it? And I want y'all to remember another thing. Do you remember the shooting of the cops over in Philadelphia? And then come to find out the black guy that shot them was an informant. Do y'all remember that? But they tried to make it seem like it was such a horrible shootout. And I was wondering why they weren't killing the guy, because you know how they are. They come up on the scene, don't have to know what's going on, and they just shoot the nearest black person. We know how they roll up in here. So I don't know, but you know, a lot more have to come out. You know, they said there is a surveillance video, but let's see if they release it. You know, all they're doing is telling us they saw this on the surveillance video. But ladies and gentlemen, how often have we seen cops shoot us and then tell us one story, and then a whole different scenario is on the body cam? Thank you so much, Carrie Jones. Thank you so much. I hear you, Lovey. How about the Jewish people tell the truth about who we are? Yes, you're right. You know, there hasn't been very much truth telling up in here for the last 4 centuries. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Aaliyah. You know, how altered is this video going to be before we see it? You know what I mean? Is it going to be edited, or are they going to take some of the audio out of it? What kind of video are we really going to be looking at, y'all? Actually, video 99, I'm going to talk about that full moon that's coming. So, you know, I'll keep you all informed as the news unfold here in New Jersey. You know, I've been looking at it locally and looking at a lot of the articles online, and I will just update you as everything comes out. So I want to show you this next article, y'all, because we got a full moon coming up, and this one is special. It really is. This is, see, the final full moon for 2019, December 12th, and it will appear in the sky at 12:12 a.m. You see that? December 12th, 12:12 a.m. Man, if the Most High is not talking to us, then I want to know who's speaking to us. He is speaking to us loud and clear. This is called the cold moon. So make sure you mark your calendars, and hopefully the skies will be clear enough, no matter where you are in the country, where you can look up and see this final full moon on 12/12 at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boy, you can't make it up. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal, y'all. This is, to me, it's a message from the Most High. All those 12s, we got 12 tribes. Jacob had 12 sons. We had 12 apostles. That 12 is so significant, y'all. There's 12 months in the calendar year, 12 hours on the AM and PM clock. So many 12s. And look, they even got a Christmas song, the 12 Days of Christmas. You know, all these 12s, because they know what that number is. They know how special that number is. What a shame that I have to work next morning on the 12th. Well, maybe you can get a glimpse of the moon when you get done with work, or take a break and you'll be able to look up. That's right, T. Teller, 144,000. Yes, all praises to him. All praises to him. Wow. Y'all, let me tell you one more thing before we go. You know, I was looking in the Bible at the different offerings that our people would do. And one of the things they used to do is offerings with incense. And our people would gather in prayer when the incense was burned. And they would burn the incense. The priests would burn the incense in the morning and then in the evening. And our people would gather in the morning and in the evening to pray. Well, I bought some frankincense and myrrh incense. And I started doing the same thing. I started burning the incense in the morning and burning them in the evening. And I would pray each time I burned the incense. I don't know how to describe this to y'all. I don't know how to describe it, but spiritually, I feel so at ease. It's like no matter what's going on out here in the world, it has put a calmness over me. And I like the way it feels. I do. And when I found out this is what our ancestors did, I was actually really excited because I had this incense in my house. I had bought a big bag of incense, and I bought an acacia wood incense holder that I use. So when I wake up in the morning, I go and I light 2 of these frankincense and myrrh incense and I pray. And I do the same thing in the evening. I light 2 more and I pray. And it just, you know, it's almost like it doesn't matter what's going on with the world. I just feel so much at ease. Yeah, 12 lights on the chariots. Yeah, I saw that, Mike. I actually noticed that right away when I saw the chariot. I sure did. And, you know, I don't know how you guys pray, but it just seems like it has strengthened me over the last, I started doing this actually back in the summer. And it just, like I said, it has put me in ease. And it's almost like it doesn't matter what's going on out there because I got my Heavenly Father. I got the Most High. I have acacia wood, MT Esquire. I bought a little acacia wood incense holder, and I just put my incense in there and I burn it. And I actually, you guys, I really stepped up with my lighter. You know, I bought a smart lighter on Amazon, and you just plug it into your USB port. And once you do that, you can light it many times before you have to charge it up again. And that's what I use to just light up my incense. I don't have to buy a whole bunch of matchbooks and stuff. And it's very inexpensive. I got it for maybe like $10 on Amazon. And the frankincense and myrrh, I actually bought 500 incense sticks. So it would last me a long time. So, I'm just, you know, throwing out something that I do. Yeah, they don't smell bad at all. It really don't. Yeah. So, I'm just giving you some ideas of what you can. Yeah, I got a chauffeur too. I got one August Dream in my bedroom. I got one. And I have a menorah also on my dresser in my bedroom. On this menorah I bought probably about 2012. I have that, and I have my chauffeur, both of them right on my bedroom dresser. That's right. Yahushai was 12 years old in the temple. Yeah, absolutely 12. So, you guys, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Thank you so much for coming tonight. It is a lot of comfort in prayer. And it just seems like when I start doing it, as an offering to the Most High, like our forefathers did, it just seems like everything. If I was worried about something, he completely put me at ease. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the rest of your night. If you can get out there, it's a beautiful full moon. I'm looking at it right outside of my bedroom window, and it's nice and bright. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see the final one tomorrow. So, everybody, please take care of yourself, and may the Most High keep a strong hedge of protection on the family in the four corners of the earth. And shalom.